Thank you, Mohammed. Really enjoyed those segments. GHAURI is a hip-hop producer with a rapping background who has supplied a wide variety of interesting beats for a variety of different artists. Bringing the sounds of Pakistan into his music, GHAURI is always looking for ways to infuse his origin into the music that he creates. Whether it be through sampling old songs or collaborating with other artists, his unique sound is embedded within his content, which has been seen by people from all around the world on a variety of different platforms, where he works with local artists in hopes to further his reach, while at the same time developing his signature style. Thank you so much for being here, GHAURI.
Thank you so much for having me here.
How's it going?
It's great.
I'm so glad to have you here. My first question, I think, would be, what made you get into music?
I actually don't have any musical background. I just listened to music before. I didn't got into music like specifically like I had some sort of goal. Like I used to go to like a study music or something. No, I was just listening to music, and then I got into this software, musical software, FL Studio. Then I started turning knobs and experimenting a lot of stuff, and then I said, okay, it's sounding nice.
So because you started playing with these instruments and you felt like it sounded nice, you must have developed your style. So my question to you now is, how would you classify your style?
I can't even classify my style actually because I don't even see the kind of music that I make in some specific way, but the way the people see it and the way they react to it, they say that your sound have a very dark sound and gritty sound and grimy sound. That's what they say. And what they say is, whenever they hear something coming from me, they instantly recognize it, that like this is
your
the
signature
voice.
sound.
Yeah, these are the signatures. But I don't even know how they recognize it. Maybe it's the kind of, that's what you are talking about, the kind of style that I have in the music.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, speaking about your sound, what is the first song that you're going to be playing for us today?
I'm going to be playing the first song that I actually made last year. Okay,
can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's very close to my heart, and it's about my city that I've been living there in Pakistan, back in the city. I dedicated this song to my city and made the whole video out of it and everything.
All yourself?
Wow. I did the video all by myself. I did the audio production. I just took the camera and I went outside and I said, because if you hire a videographer, he will shoot the video in a specific way, the way he sees it.
Your own vision.
But I want it in my own way, the way I see my city, because the videographer will see in some specific way. I don't want it that way. I want it in a way that I see my city. Okay. So I just took the camera, I did the audio production, I did the video production and everything, and put it on YouTube, and it has like 300,000 views on the YouTube.
Okay, well that's great. I mean, can you please play it for us?
Yeah, definitely I'll play.
Wait.
So that was all produced by you, huh?
Yeah, that was all produced by me, and actually there are a couple of samples here and there, but mostly it's all original.
Okay, so I mean, you're talking everything from the instruments to the video of the song,
everything. I produced the music video for my own city, because the way I would see my city, I would hire another videographer and he would see in a different way. But the way I represent my city, the way I see my city, I wanted to show it that way. Okay. That's the whole Pindi Jaso is all about. It's like you're asking the audience, like, do you want to go to Pindi? But if you're asking a question, you want to show something.
Like sort of like a visual representation of it.
Yeah, visual representation. You want to show the people what you're going to tell them, how you are going to entertain them.
100%. I mean, and this is your production, but I'm also aware that you used to have a background in rapping. So my question to you is, how did you shift from rapping to producing?
I actually had a background in rapping. That's why I can make these hip hop beats really good. That's what I can think.
Okay.
Because whenever I make a beat or something, I think of it like how the rapper is going to rap on it, how he's going to put down
all
the
the
lyrics.
details.
Yeah, because the way I see myself, I don't see myself as just as a music producer guy. Because the music producer guy, normally there's a general conception that they say that he just makes beats.
That's the only thing he does.
That's the only thing he does. He doesn't do mixing, mastering. He doesn't do the kind of visualization, the way the whole project is going to be. But the way I see myself as I create a project. I handle everything the way I see it. So technically, I'm not a music producer. I'm
an artist.
I'm an artist. Yeah,
I mean,
that's what you can say.
Building upon your art, so. This song went viral on TikTok. Was it this song or was it another one?
And there's another one as well, but this song went viral as well.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about how that felt, what the process was of it being viral on TikTok?
Being viral on TikTok, I didn't even knew that I was viral on TikTok until some of my friends, they sent me a couple of videos on TikTok and they were saying, oh, this is your song. And
so you had no idea prior to it?
I didn't even had any idea. And there were a lot of people who were using my track and they were not, because a lot of people, when they use TikTok and they just upload the content, it's like their own content because their name shows. So it's not like nobody knew that it's my content, but my friends and my fans, they recognize my music and then they started sending me and
because of your signature sound, they recognize it.
Yeah, they recognize it and they were saying, oh, it's your tag, Sunno tag is there. So I was like, yeah, it's my tag there. So
that's awesome. And I mean, you do have another track lined up for us, correct?
Yeah,
Can you tell us a little bit about this track before you play?
This is the track that I actually got a lot of recognition from all over the world and everyone, even the BBC Asian network, they played it and a couple of other people in the Bollywood.
So you got exposure from this song?
I got a lot of exposure from this song and I didn't even expect it that much actually from this song because this song was like a draft music that I made for my own listening.
So without further ado, I think we should definitely play this one.
We should definitely hear this song because it's like a draft, but you will hear it.
Okay, sure thing. All right, so that started off as a draft, you said?
Yeah, it's actually a draft. It's still a draft. I didn't mix, master it or did anything actually.
Okay.
It was like for my own listening. I made this track because I like this track. It's a sample track of an old Punjabi hit from Jamla Jatt from Punjabi music industry.
Okay.
So I like this track. I used to listen to it before. So I was like, it's getting really old and people don't even remember it, like younger generation, they don't even remember it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's put a spin to it, like add some Sunno sauce in it.
Okay.
So I was like,
that's nice terminology, Sunno sauce. I like that.
Sunno sauce. So I poured a little Sunno sauce and I was like, okay, it sounded nice. So I just put it on YouTube. I don't know how people recognize it, how people explored all this music and they started exploring, and all of a sudden I was actually in Turkey and my friends started sending me all these videos and they started sending me a lot of these TikTok content and they were like,
okay, so you were abroad when you found out that it was
yeah, actually on vacation that time.
Okay.
And people started sending me all these content and I was like, really, it's getting that much of attraction that time. And it garnered like a lot of views that time.
So what type of TikToks were people making to it, like comedic videos, or was there sort of an essential storyline to that song on TikTok?
I think mostly these people, they made like slow motion videos, I think. But it was like a creative content. Mostly they were creative content, not like a comedic. That's what I like. I wasn't expecting that TikTok would be
the
nice.
Platform?
Yeah, TikTok would be that kind of platform where people would do this slow motion kind of videos and like mostly like someone is walking around and all of a sudden he makes a move and it's in a
Slow
super
motion
slow-mo
video.
super slow-mo video.
Yeah.
And it suits this this beat actually suits everything.
So maybe you can even use that in your videos. And I just wanted to wish you the best of luck in your music career. I really enjoyed this, these songs that you played.
Yeah.
And I wish the best for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
We really enjoyed that segment. We'll be right back for more.